Oh, George called now. I never got to talk to Bess. Bess called and was like, can you tell Nancy to call me back? I called her back. And she didn't fucking pick up. And now we've just moved on for that. Bess and I are no longer friends. That's the answer. I refuse to call Bess anymore. George is my only friend left. Don't talk to me about that B person. Okay, George? Don't say her name in my
Nancy,
presence.
How are you? Are you still in Florida? Did you ever solve that case you were working on?
Have I really not... Do I... like, no wonder they need to, like, constantly be calling me up and asking Nancy to call them back. She probably would never call them of her own volition. Like, she never was like... Hey, guess what? I solved the case in Florida. I did it. I arrested a murderer. Like, she never did that. She just went off to New York without telling anyone. But wait, how did George call this number then? I don't understand. Because if she thinks she doesn't even know where Nancy is, how would she... Okay, you know what? I just need to stop thinking about this. It's like throwaway dialogue. Yeah, George, that's fucking old news. Okay, keep up.
You're not gonna believe
I've solved at least 10 cases in the meantime.
Wow. From the palm trees of Florida to the streets of New York City. Nancy Drew is
Yeah,
on the
that's
case.
the best
What is it
things
this
about
time?
both of those
George?
locations.
International
I go to
Spotlight?
Florida
Maybe a
for the
ghost or
palm
two?
trees, and I go to New York City for the streets. The best tourist attractions. Yeah, I wish there was a ghost, George. Stop teasing me. Stop teasing me with these ideas. Although this is technically kind of a bit of a teaser for the third game. More Nancy Drew ghost games, please. And more Nancy Drew games about like a vengeful ghost who was murdered and we're solving the murder. That's, I want that. Please, her interaction.
Absolutely
You're listening.
adores
I want
Rick
it.
So, have you met any of those other daytime superstars?
Well, I have met Maddie
George,
Johnson,
I'm on the
and
clock
God,
here.
I'm
I'm
scared
working
of
to
her.
save a man's
She's a pretty
life.
bad
I don't
woman.
have time for
Really?
idle chit-chat and
I like
gossip.
Maddie Jensen.
I mean, I always have
She's
time for
nice in
gossip,
real life as
but
she is on
still.
screen. I always heard soap stars can be a bit temperamental.
Yeah, I want to know what's going on in George's life. Enough
But
about
I never get to see
me.
her because she's so
What,
busy.
what thrilling things are you
what's
getting
new
up
with
to,
you these
George?
days?
I bet
I'm starting to train
nothing
for the
like
annual
solving a
River Heights
mystery.
Marathon next month.
Oh, ho-hum.
Tell me more about your new
A
case.
run. You're
What have you
going
found out so
running.
far?
You're nothing. You're nothing compared to me, George. I'm so mean. Like, I'm like, George is my only friend. Bess and I are no longer friends, and now I'm just relentlessly bullying George. I'm so sorry, George. You don't deserve
But I'll
it.
call you when I find out more. Bye, George.
Not much. I just diffused a bomb this morning, George, but not much, truly. Okay, this is what we need. This is, like, really important. I know people, have had, like, struggles with having this triggered or something, or at least, like, some people, like, it's very easy to miss finding this number. This, like, changes the game. Literally changes the game. So I love how William Pappas was like, oh, no one could possibly get into the studio at night. The number is very confidential. Then he, like, writes it down and sends it to me, basically. Direct express to Nancy Drew. Okay, let's make the choice for darkness. My fate is darkness. Nancy's a goth now.
Taxi!
Where can I take you today, miss?
Nancy's going to become a
$19.99
vampire. I would love a Nancy Drew game where she thinks, like, it seems like vampires are wrecking havoc in, you know, some kind of fun location, and then it turns out it's not. Or maybe it is. Oh, heck, I put it in wrong. I was thinking about vampires. That's my mind, like, 85% of the time. I'm just thinking about vampires. Okay, the place we most want to go right now is Maddie's office. Also, I love how Sandra Oh got her start at Worldwide Broadcasting Company. This must have been where they filmed Grey's Anatomy. I don't know why I knocked. Well, I guess it's good to be careful. He did say Lillian, like, works at night. I wonder if that actually, like, has anyone ever tried unlocking a door with a key card? Like, you always see that in movies and games and stuff. How well does it work? Let's make another save. I think I can just overwrite. Yeah, I already have Lillian's office save. Continue game. Okay, let's do what we do best. Investigating. And reading other people's mail. Which is what I did earlier. I think I mentioned the first part. That's actually illegal. Nancy did that just 5 minutes ago. Nancy has no qualms about breaking rules in the name of solving a mystery. Not even breaking rules. That makes it sound so petty. Breaking laws. Nancy should be going to jail, or at the very least getting a hefty fine. I mean, I'm sure Carson would not be happy to discover that his daughter is reading other people's mail. Like, he's a lawyer. He would definitely advise against that. And, you know, he probably doesn't want to spend his money bailing his daughter out of jail, although we know he does that at least once. Okay, finest castor oil. Why in the world would Lillian have castor oil in her office? Lillian has the same relationship to castor oil that I have to G Fuel. Just sucking it back during her daily routine when she needs some energy. You know, back before G Fuel was invented, this is what people did. They drank from 10 fluid ounce bottles of castor oil. Confirmed this is set on November 13th. What does it say? I wish I could see what that said. It must be important, like that's today. Lunch with Natalie. Oh my god, are you going on a date, Lillian? Anger support group, anger support group, anger support group, anger support group. I'm glad Lillian's working on herself, you know, self-improvement. She's got self-awareness, she's trying to get better, she's trying to better herself. I really admire that.
To make this work.
She's trying her best. The thorns and petals of demise are bad. Are a bitter reflection of one's envy and despise. Why did she have to make that a coded message? I don't understand. Why did she have to code that? Why did she put it beside her computer like that? Like it's essential. Anyway, this is also probably illegal, what I'm doing right now. Signing into a computer under someone else's name. Stealing their password. Nancy should be arrested on so many different counts. Okay, Millie, please don't press charges. I love you. I love you. You wouldn't press charges on me, would you? Hello, me. Okay, let's see. Oh, we don't have that. That'll come in handy at a later time. This is important as well. We've got some mail. Do I need to read these? Locks from Lillian to Millie. Is there any other way we can implement better control of security of codes and locks on set? I understand the need for keeping them safe, but I find the methods highly irregular and confusing. For example, I am constantly using my decoder for the control room lock. Is there any way we can store the codes on the computer? Surely they must be more safe on the computer than hiding important keys and codes all around the studio. Not when Nancy Drew's around, Lillian. Not when Nancy Drew's around. A trash. Episode 46. I think Millie's been writing a script. Roy Danner is accidentally poisoned to death from poorly placed rat poisoning. Soon after the arrival of this pestilence, a strange woman moves into the abandoned Blackmore mansion. Whoa. That's a peek into the future. Oh my god. Pestilence, is she saying there's gonna be, like, some kind of plague? Oh, of course there's some amnesia. Classic. Blaine Fillion suffers from amnesia after suffering a concussion from a filing rat? A filling rat? A falling rat? A falling rat? A falling rat! Oh wait, it is! Jackson's Wharf is, I should have read it from the start, is plagued by an overpopulation of rats, causing much havoc. Gillian Preston's wedding to Peter Lesnar is ruined by the roving rodents. Oh my god, this sounds like an excellent TV show episode. They should have made it happen. Take this right out of your trash, Millie. I would do that if I was Nancy. You know, have more faith in yourself. What an excellent episode. Concussion by falling rat. And of course, what could be better than Roy Danner being accidentally poisoned to death after eating some poorly placed rat poison? Oh, such good stuff. I don't need help. I'm not a baby. I mean, I am a junior detective. I am a little bit of a baby. I want Her Interactive to sell mouse pads like that. That's what I want. What's in here? I don't think any of these are actually important. But remember floppy disks? What a throwback. Okay, here's the printer. I'm sorry, this writing is simply too small. I can't read that. I literally cannot. Why would they do that to me? It's because I think that children are playing this game with impeccable eyesight. This is why that children have grown up to have poor eyesight. Because they spent their childhood squinting to read fucking text like this. God. And this is another thing that has made me irrationally angry. Actually, you know what? It's not even irrational. Maybe I should also go to the anger support group with Lillian. But I spent ages freaking decoding this. It's another one where it's like a number corresponds to the letter of the alphabet. And it literally just says, life is like a box of chocolates. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Those are minutes of my life I can't get back thinking I'm decoding an important clue. And it's a fucking movie quote? You fucking Forrest Gumped me? Fuck off! Also, I don't know why she needed to, like, have that in code. I know it's, like, it's pointing to the fact that she's the one who sent the chocolates. But I think if I saw someone having, like, a motivational quote, like, life is like a box of chocolates, I wouldn't think anything of it. I wouldn't be like, oh, you've got an inspirational Forrest Gump quote in your diary. Naturally, you must be the person who sent the poisoned chocolates to Rick. Like, no, who would think that?
There seems to be something written on it.
Oh, I stole her pencil. That's where I got the pencil. Surpresa chocolates. Oh my god. Now that's a bit more incriminating. We should call them up. See what they say. Is that... Oh my god! Why did she deal with the poisoned chocolates when she's got a deadly letter opener on her desk? Good thing she's going to that anger support group, I say. I love this cover. Excellent graphic design. Oh my god. Lillian dating Rick. Lillian, you can do so much better. I'm so disappointed in the women in this game. They have such low self-esteem. Why are they all going out with Rick? Okay, now we can look at Lillian's personal files. Again, I mean, if it's not illegal, it's definitely unethical. Tell me all your secrets, Lillian. Rick, you had no right to do that to me last night, and you deserved what you got. How could you just leave me like that, with no warning? No discussion? Why am I getting the feeling that I've been used by you? Just like you've used everyone else in this town to get what you want. Now I hear that you're going down to LA for Jocelyn's birthday party. How convenient for you. You used me to meet her, and now you're on her A-list. Do you know how humiliating it will be for me to show up there with everyone knowing about our breakup? You told me when you first started to date that our relationship was different. Why is this not true anymore? Watch your back, Rick. One of these days, your lies will catch up to you, and you'll find that there's no one left to use. And don't come to me for any more favors. Once burned, twice shy! I said that earlier. Maybe I got it from Lillian. Oh my god. I mean, she's completely valid in all her points. Rick is an absolute scumbag. Like, I don't know. You need to name, like, you know how, like, some celebrities get, like, hospitals named after them or whatever? I think they need to name, like, a dump after Rick Arlen. Like, the Rick Arlen Memorial Dump. After he's murdered by the killer in this game, name a dump after him. That would be very fitting. Can we put back this, floppy disk? So Lillian doesn't know I was snooping in her things? No. No. Okay, that's kind of mean to just steal her personal files like that. Okay, Nancy. This is also something I got very excited about when I first recorded this, because I never figured out this code before. Even though it should be obvious because of these little arrows. A bitter hoax, tainted with hate, is a secret revenge from a previous date. Ba, ba, ba. Mystery Game. That's the best pseudonym. I'm gonna steal that. Ms. Terry Game, who works at Her Interactive. World's best rubber cement, huh? Is that supplemental to the castor oil? Those are Lillian's two favorite snacks to eat while working. Rubber cement and castor oil. She's got strange tastes. How do I loathe? Oh my god. Look at this. What a shocker. Lillian was the one who sent Rick the chocolates. I think it's pretty obvious right now, even without decoding the Forrest Gump quote. This is great. Great stuff. Like, remembering one of the last thing I recorded where I was like, everything you can look at in this game is a clue. I'm even struggling with this one. A scissors, a pot plant, and some, like, Chinese characters. What does it mean? What does it mean? What is Her Interactive trying to tell me? What is this a visual metaphor for? What does it tell me about Lillian? I do not know. Do these colors mean something? Because you can't click on any of these tapes. Oh my god. There's so much about this game I feel like I'm missing, because I simply do not have the intellect. I am a simple junior detective. Also, look, Vampire Diaries and Mackenzie & Co. Easter egg. I never really recognized that when I played before, but I recently played the Vampire Diaries, and I found out about Mackenzie & Co. a little while back. So now I recognize those anywhere. Also, look, oh my god, I just realized Lillian stole the fucking maracas. You know what? That's fine. I accept it. Lillian needs some joy in her life, and if maracas are what gives that joy to her, I'll let it slide. Nancy doesn't have a reflection. Nancy is the vampire from the Vampire Diaries. Oh my god. Again, I can't fucking read that. How do you expect me to read that? Oh, actually, I almost missed something crucial. It's very easy to miss it. Okay. Oh my good god. Okay. There we go. Now this is important. This ain't no life is like a box of chocolates. I think we have everything we need from here. Yeah, I feel okay leaving. Okay, and then we scurry down this hallway. Because Ralph Gardino's on the loose and he's out for blood. Let's go snoop at Dwayne's office.
Yeah, what's the address?
318 West 10th Street, please.
You got it.
You can really tell Dwayne's down on his luck because he lives right in the basement, in the dungeon, like a little goblin or something. I love the names on this. Patty Cake, Sunny Beam, I Lean Over, Landowner. My absolute favorite, though, is Hess Grumbly. Oh my god, I am trouble. Oh my god.
It's about time you showed up. I've been waiting 45 minutes for that pizza.
Poor Hess Grumbly. I don't think their pizza is coming. I feel so bad letting them down, like, when pizza's on the line. Like, that's serious circumstances.
I need something to make this work.
Simple. Oh my god, if only Dwayne knew you could very easily break into his office just by doing that. Okay, more snooping to be done. Let's steal his money. Let's mug Dwayne Powers. Okay, oh, this is important. I love all the Her Interactive Easter eggs in this game. I think the skateboard is my ultimate favorite, but there are a lot of them. They're pretty good. Okay, so this gives us a hint. Dwayne is bad at keeping things alive. He's neglectful of his plants. Probably because he's been doing other things. Maybe that's what the fern in Lillian's office was pointing out, that she is a good plant mother. And because of that, she surely couldn't be a murderer. She treats her plants right. What's in store now for WB Studios? Rick Arlen leaving daytime. I mean, I just hope he leaves my life. That's all I want. I'm a simple woman with simple needs. Again, this is like Future Nancy Drew. Her Interactive, please tell us about future Nancy Drew games. See, you might struggle to see what the clue is here, but it's the 101 vacation getaways. I think that's important. He's playing chess. He went to see The Angry Man. He likes going to see musical theater. Oh my god, Dwayne Powers is a fucking theater kid. That explains literally everything about Dwayne Powers. The fact that he was a theater kid. Like, that's all I need to know. Case closed. English, French love phrases. Oh my god. And he is the one who wrote the love letter to Maddie. He isn't even fluent in French. He just cheated. He used the 90s equivalent of Google Translate. I wonder if Maddie understands French. Imagine she got that note and she's like, what does this say? Why couldn't he write it in English? Like, I don't understand. Does he think he's being romantic by writing it in French?
I need to find the key for this.
Oh, I need to find the key. TV celebrities talk to teen girls. Please read the attached article and explain to me why my daughter was not invited to this panel. Maddie Jensen is a household name and an excellent role model for girls. You, on the other hand, are a horrible example of a talent agent. More like a no-talent agent. Oh my god. Yeah, why is it that Rick Arlen has better press coverage than Maddie does? The patriarchy, Joan. That's what it is. Joan is a bit of like a pageant mom, is what I'm getting from this. Oh, maybe I should call about the chocolates while I'm here. So, Preza chocolates. Imagine just calling Bess in the middle of the night. Hey, Bess, I broke into this man's office. I'm calling you from his phone. Oh my god. Bess would be like, what, Nancy, I thought we weren't friends anymore. Have you been drinking? Okay, I've got a craving for midnight chocolates.
Thank you for calling Sorpresa Chocolates, where we make chocolates to die for. We're open every day from 8 to 5 and located on the corner of Sutton and Main.
Why would you have that as your slogan for your chocolate company? Suggesting that people are going to die from eating your chocolates. I mean, I'm not an expert on advertising, okay? But that strikes me as a really counterintuitive slogan. The best way to convince people to buy our chocolates is to suggest that they'll get food poisoning and perhaps pass away from eating them. Yeah, you know, I'd give them a few pointers if they need. I think I can help them out there. He lies! I love little things like this in this game. Why did Her Interactive stop doing things like this? I don't know, I feel like it adds atmosphere and it feels like it really pays off just looking at all the little things, even if you're, like, you know, not getting an essential clue. It feels like it's worth it to just look at everything. I don't know. I miss the old Her Interactive games. Oh my god. You know, if you had any doubt over who the culprit is, I think this doodle of, the bomb being put inside the tape recorder is pretty damning evidence. Yes! Like, why would he do this? I mean, like, obviously he didn't expect anyone to break into his office, but he's leaving physical evidence out for anyone to see. Like, burn that. Burn that as soon as you're done, sir. Like, oh my god. Although, so there is, like, a little code on that, but, again, I am too lazy to figure it out. Spirit Gum. There's his little snack. Ooh, to Rio de Janeiro. He's planning on taking a little vacation soon, I think. And glue. Wow, people in the television business have really strange snacks. Ooh, a fortune cookie. I love fortune cookies. What's Dwayne's fortune? It's a coded message. I didn't know they made coded fortune cookies. Even though revenge should be sweet, jealous acts will end in defeat. I mean, that is a good fortune. I feel like a lot of fortunes I get out of, like, fortune cookies nowadays are not actually fortunes. They're just little snippets of little life advice. Like, life is like a box of chocolates. They don't actually say anything about my future, my fortune. What's that? We may never know. That's a mystery that not even Nancy can solve. It's like, is there anything important to look at here? Like, I feel like this must be important. Because, like, everything else in here, there's a pencil sharpener and eraser and pencils and files. Like, that must be the important thing I'm looking at. If you know what it is, tell me in the comments. Okay. Breaking into his briefcase again. I feel like this should be illegal. But, you know, if he's attempting to murder someone, if he's got murderous intentions, I think Nancy can get a pass on this for once. Okay, there's one side. 663. There we go. Got some keys, probably for the file cabinet. Notice of eviction. Dearie me. Oh my god, his account is over 120 days past due. Final notice. Overdue balance. Oh dear. Wait, and a check for $5,000. A loan from Maddie. Maddie, you're way too generous. Think about what else you could do with that money. Like, think about what it could do for a little sugar baby like me. I'd be a lot more grateful than Dwayne, I can tell you. I wouldn't try to kill one of your best friends. Oh my god, maybe, what if Maddie paid Dwayne to take out Rick? Like, this is a hit. I was gonna say this is a professional hit, but I don't think Dwayne is a very professional hitman. Leaving evidence everywhere for people to see it. Oh my god. And yet, he was able to pay for a $15 pizza. Millennials these days and their pizza. He'll never be able to buy real estate. How could he? That's an unwise financial decision. What is this? Final notice. Oh my god. Attorneys. Consequences. Seriously consider the consequences of your actions. Oh, payments. I mean, Nancy's gonna get a letter of this sometime soon, but it won't be about paying money. It'll be about all the crimes she's committed in the course of this investigation. Legal action. Client files. Okay, let's snoop. And again, this is probably confidential. We're just gonna read it. Okay, here's Maddie's. My favorite thing about this is Maddie's skills. Elizabethan drama, dialects, aerobics, gymnastics, stage fighting, firearms, skin diving, kickboxing, ninja throwing stars, good with children and animals, kite flying, and lizard wrangling. Get you a girl who can do it all. You know what I mean? Maddie's like a woman who's got everything from lizard wrangling to aerobics. I wonder if these are references to skills Nancy had in the books, because I definitely remember skin diving being a big thing in some of like the earlier books, but I can't think of a situation where Nancy would need to do some lizard wrangling to solve the case. Maybe I need to reread the original Nancy Drew books again. Oh, Maddie, I love you even more. She's just so wonderful. Like, how could you not love a woman who knows how to lizard wrangle and throw ninja throwing stars? Those are the two sexiest hobbies for a woman to pursue. Owen Spader. Who the heck could this be? He lives on a Bamboozle Drive. I didn't realize that was a real street in New York. Okay, Rick changed his name. He took a pseudonym, but he didn't take a very good one. You know, if I had been choosing a pseudonym for Rick, I would have suggested Ms. Terry Game. I think that's a good one. Wait, I want to see Rick's skills. He definitely seems to have a lot less. Does that say calligraphy? Sailing, maybe? See, again, this is why I have poor eyesight. I'm trying to read this fucking text. You know, before he got on TV, he didn't really do a lot of interesting stuff. I mean, I guess he did some theater, but he was on a commercial for Wendell's Used Cars as a customer. And he was in a student film. Like, that's not a very impressive resume. How do you get the job on Light of Our Love? Just because of his good looks and charm, I guess. Cancelled. Rick Arlen is cancelled, everyone. Cancel Rick Arlen 2022. I'm sure he's, like, secretly very problematic. Oh my god, Nancy Drew, it's my own file. Have Nancy Drew fill this out ASAP. I haven't even filled this out. He hired me and I didn't even do the paperwork yet. That seems like a little flawed. Okay, my file is blank. I am an unknowable entity.